finally, after about 18 hours, we finally got out here to Nebraska. We've just been kind of driving around, learning the area so far today. Probably get camp set up here pretty soon and figure out where we're going to glass at tonight. But yeah, everything looks like this. We're supposed to find out where the freaking deer are at. It could get interesting.
That is a word. Where was he? Right there. Just kidding. Oh my. Jeez, son.
Done messed up.
You are so. You are so. Oh, there's another one. Did you just not give a shit?
I just keep driving.
Where's the other one? He just went down and just went down that big shit.
The other one just went. He's like standing right in the middle
It's
there.
a doe.
Yeah.
The other one's a doe. Oh yeah. Holy crap.
Dude,
That's a hammer.
I didn't even believe what I was looking at.
It's kind of windy, so I'm not sure how good you're going to be able to hear me, but it is the end of the first day in Nebraska. It is August 31st. Season opens tomorrow, and this terrain is just incredible. I've never seen anything like it. I've never hunted anything like it. John and Zach are further down at the bottom, where we laid eyes on a really, really, really big mule deer for this region. He's probably 150 plus inch mule deer. For the Sandhills unit, especially public, this specific piece is, your 130 inch deer. So this is a pretty big deer for this piece. And I don't know if anyone else knows of the deer, so we're trying to keep everything quiet. And I mean, that kind of maybe sounds like a jerk, but with how many guys that run around this public this week, it is absolutely crazy. So there's guys, filing in. So we're gonna continue to scour, be here till dark, and then head back to camp, make some food. Just kind of joke around a little bit, and then we're gonna hit it hard in the morning.
It's not the one that was with him, is it? It's opening day of 2021 Nebraska deer season, September 1st. And we got here yesterday about 3 o'clock in the morning, slept a couple hours, drove around, scouted a bunch, actually jumped up a really nice buck. And then I came in here this morning to try to glass him off of a high point coming back to bed. And turns out there's 2 different groups of guys basically parked right on top of where he's at, or where we jumped him yesterday. So screw those guys, but it's public land, so it's whatever. But the good news is, from my glassing point, I've seen both groups of guys, and neither one is in the right vicinity, I don't think, to shoot that buck. So I'd say we're probably all operating on about 3 hours of sleep 2 nights ago, and then last night probably about 5 hours of sleep. So I might take a nap. day 2 now. Thunderstormed all last night. Got pretty sketchy. It was real windy. Thought my tent was gonna blow away, but it didn't. Yeah, I spent the whole day yesterday just walking around, and somehow I ran into John. So we kind of tag teamed a pretty big swath of area. And it seems like the deer are bedding kind of down the bottom and some like brushy stuff. Seems to be where they're all. But it finally quit raining this morning, so I got out and glassed a little bit. And saw a couple deer, but it was freaking windy. The wind is just unrelenting out here, especially up on top. I think that's why the deer are down at the bottoms. They try to get away from the wind. Another group of hunters moved in, except they were bird hunters, and it just shot up the whole place. So I think we can draw an X through that spot, and there ain't gonna be no deer in there. I think grouse season opened up yesterday too. They came flying in there, and pretty soon there must be a frig load of grouse back there, because they were shooting a lot. But I guess we'll see how today goes.
It is day 3 of our hunt. It's 5:30. I just got settled into the spot where I'm gonna probably sit most of the forenoon. It seems like, every mile there's another hunter, so it's a little bit packed. I don't want to deal with it. But it's early. I'm tired. And the sun's taking a beating on all of us. Still haven't had one stalk opportunity, or just didn't set up right, or we just didn't see the caliber deer we're looking for. So it's been a little tough so far.
Hashtag Shed Rally 2021.
Yes, sir.
Eyed with the good eye.
Yes, sir. I told you I was going to find the shed, didn't I?
Oh, buddy. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty long ways to run.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dude, he's got velvet hanging off.
That is pretty dope.
This bedding area, and all of a sudden a little mule deer buck comes flying up over the hill like 500 yards to the left, and we don't know where he's coming from, but he comes in and he starts raking a tree, trying to get his velvet off. He's got velvet hanging off, and so now we put him to bed, and Ian's trying to sneak up around him to get a shot while I stay back 500 yards and try to video, maybe direct Ian if he gets lost.
first stalk that we're attempting. So we'll see how that goes. Sucked. Damn, he was so close to it. He stood up for some reason, and it didn't seem like he knew that iron was there. Then he snapped his head back around and looked right at him. Then after that, if he would have been broadside, it would have been game over, but his butt was facing towards him. Damn. Literally 2 seconds after that happens, a guy on a freaking side-by-side drives past us. What the? Bro, you pick any worse of a time.
Did he stand because of the freaking dude on ATV?
Well, see, I'm not sure why he stood up. Did you draw back right when he stood up? Or what?
He stood up. Like, I was just standing there, like, looking for him.
I knew you had to be, like, right on top of him. What was that, like, 20 yards?
Last one he stood, he's probably like 15. And then he was probably close to 20 when I had the pin on him, but
he didn't really give you a good shot.
Well, he was hard cording away. I mean, I thought I could push it up in there, and I was going to. I just didn't have time to work the release and make the shot go.
Yeah, I don't know why he stood up. Yeah, that freaking four-wheeler, like, he drove right behind me up through here.
Yeah,
I was just like,
there's no freaking trail there. He can't do that.
I think he had barbed wire on the back. I think he was fixing fence.
He's a farmer.
It must be a farmer. But I mean, literally, if we were any closer, he would have been dead. Like, literally, all I had to do was put an arrow in him. Yeah.
Well, all right, let's go do it again then, I guess.
Yeah.
I almost think he had to stand hearing that, because he wasn't looking back. Like, when he stood, or at least I didn't see him look back. I thought he was looking out, or like...
I couldn't tell where he was looking at. But
yeah,
he wasn't looking at you, and all of a sudden he snapped his head back around and looked right at you.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
That was close.
That was just freaking close. Well, it is what it is.
Well, it's day 557. I still haven't shot a mule deer. They've beat us into submission. I'll go home tomorrow after lunch. So, not looking promising, but we'll see what happens. Things were looking up yesterday. John and I both found a shed. Found some good sign. They're just too few and far between, it seems like. You can get to a thicket that has enough cover for them to bed in, but it's only like an acre. And all those spots are spread apart so far that you can only watch one or two at a time. And then, there's just, even if you do have a mule deer in that thicket, the chances that it's a shooter buck is slim to none. But they are in the area, because John bumped one yesterday. Well, he's seen one on the first day, so just gotta keep after it, I guess. Definitely ain't easy. I would pay somebody good money to bring me a cold shower and some ribeye steaks out here in the middle of the Sandhills. I'd also pay somebody good money to sit a mule deer in my lap so I can shoot it. But it's probably a little too late for that.
A few moments later.
So John just frickin' called me, and he said he frickin' shot that monster. We were both walking out to the truck, and we got separated. We were kind of, scouting, both scouting on the way out. And he frickin' calls me when I get back to the truck. Said he frickin' jumped up that frickin' toad, and then he ran after them, followed them up. I mean, he probably followed them more than a mile. And frickin', he said he snuck into 30 yards and frickin' shot the thing. And we're both just losing our minds. So now, as soon as I shut this camera off, I'm literally gonna run the next half mile out to where he's at. I was like, you mother, God bless America. It's a great day to be alive. What can I say? I cannot wait to see this frickin' dude. This John guy, I tell you. Finally, we were hunting this area the whole time, and finally, there's no more hunters back here. We sat back here this morning where you can see this whole creek bottom. There's no hunters back here. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but it sure didn't hurt anything. So, I'm gonna start running. No! You rat bastard, you! Holy shit!
He's way bigger than I thought.
Oh my god! What the frick? Oh!
Freaking nuts.
Oh! What the shit?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dude, I was freaking out.
Get freaking wrecked! What the heck? Bro, that's insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Dude.
I couldn't believe it.
What
dude.
the frick?
I could not believe it.
How far did you chase him?
From above the river to over here.
That's like a mile.
Yeah. I could not believe it.
Did you run the whole way?
Pretty much, yeah.
Good God. So like
I was not gonna let this thing.
Right
get
after
away
we last seen each other is when you shot him.
Well, that's when I
jumped
kicked him up. Yeah, they were both of them were laying right on top of that hill. Him and that spike again.
No shit.
Yeah.
He had to have been close yesterday when you jumped that spike.
Oh, probably.
Oh my gosh.
No, never in my freaking wildest dreams. Oh my god.
You're telling me.
Dude, that's badass.
That is insane.
It's slack after you shoot it.
Guess
Yeah.
the yardage and was shaking like a leaf.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's badass.
Yeah. I can't believe it, dude.
Dude, that's insane.
I literally can't
That
believe
is
it.
insane.
That's not real.
This doesn't seem like real life.
It doesn't.
You know how many miles went into putting this deer on the ground?
A lot.
A frick load.
And then a quick last one.
Oh, good. That's nuts.
Pretty
Dude, that is a freaking toad.
Yeah.
That's a stud. Velvet on still?
sure. Dude.
That's freaking badass. I just sit here and look at it.
The little spike buck was about right there.
Oh my gosh.
And I popped up.
Were they laying or just standing here?
They were both laying here, but then I think
Oh
the
my
spike
gosh.
buck, he was facing and he saw me right there. Cause I saw him come up in here. And so I quick booked it around all these hills and came up in here. I didn't know if they were gonna be bedded in here or not, and they were. Popped up right there. My bag's right there actually, where I shot from.
That's
I
insane.
don't know how far it actually was.
That is insane.
Spike blew off and he just kind of stood up and turned this way, right like this, and all I could see was like his neck and like just barely part of his shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane. That's a freaking tank.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that, dude.
It doesn't
It doesn't seem real at all.
seem like just not long ago we were both like, dude, this freaking sucks. And it did. It did freaking suck. Damn it, why didn't I just follow your ass? I was like, man, this guy's going the wrong way to the truck. I'm gonna go this way. If I just would have had my phone off at airplane mode too. Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, all I saw was him jump up over the hill, and I quick booked it up the hill to see where they went, and they were going like towards the truck actually. So I quick ran down behind the hill, and I just kept doing that until they came up in here.
Dude, that's insane that you kept track of them for that far.
Well, I thought they'd just like keep going full bore, but I saw him actually lay down once, so he must have
really?
been getting tired or something. Saw him lay
That
down
is
once, so like he got up right away then. But.
I cannot believe that.
God,
Dude, what?
that's
What?
what I'm thinking. What?
Like, is this real life? You get a whole eye in?
No, I tried to call him.
Oh, so he doesn't even know yet. Oh my god. When you call him, I need to get that on video. Dude, that is not right. That is a bona fide stud.
Yeah.
That's like 75 inches bigger than anything else we've seen.
At least, maybe even 100
The
inches.
freaking Sandhills of Nebraska, public land, DIY. Chasing down,
You just run
chasing
after
down.
until they get tired.
and murk 'em. Literally.
Saw his antlers right there, and he jumped up and freaking cracked it. I don't know how far that actually is. It's probably around
Right
30
down
yards.
there. Got your rangefinder?
No, I don't know where anything's at. I lost my shit.
Dude, that is insane.
I completely lost it. That might be the fastest I've ever unstrapped my backpack to get another arrow.
Oh shoot. Oh. There's that hill where I've been glassing at. Where is the stupid thing right there?
Dude, I have a pin from like when we first started talking about like a month ago, like when we first started planning. There's a pin right there in that thicket. I'm not joking. I'll show you.
Dude, yeah, so you sent me that pin, and I was like, you didn't send me a pin. So like I clicked it on it and it said like add or whatever, and so I added it. I was like, and nothing popped up. What? So I started clicking around on all these different pins, and like there's just this clump of pins right here. And I clicked on one and it said from John. And it's like, I've got pins right here too.
What the heck?
That's insane. That is hilarious.
Freaking ridiculous.
Dude, like, honestly, like what in the actual hell is going on?
I don't know.
Tell
What are we gonna do now?
Tell them all what you've been drinking all week.
Mountain apps.
Oh yeah, pink lemonade.
Hashtag please sponsor him. Oh, dude, with working class bow hunter's hat on. Get her done. Get her freaking done. Oh my word. But did I not? I told you yesterday. I was like, we saw that big ass buck for a reason. Like, we can't just abandon this area.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason that he was walking around noon in the middle of the day right on the road. And so we picked this area to hunt, and sure enough, second to last day, you freaking murdered him.
Ah, man, I can't believe it.
Dude, that ain't right. Fish net even Chad fished.
20 inches.
Didn't go 20. Not even
God,
20
that's
inches.
Sick.
Oh.
I don't know how you didn't hear me scream when I got up on top of the hill.
I heard you.
I was freaking hollering.
I heard you. See that? Look, that's a freaking toe.
That is a stud. Stud. Oh my word. Old Mac Daddy. Alright.
Iron buddy, we got him! I don't know where that. You're really missing out. Oh my god.
That a good one?
Oh, with the sky in the back.
Can't really get a hold of him.
Call 1-800 choke that hoe.
Ivan, you want to come help drag a deer out?
Just don't tell him what
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell him what it is. Tell him it's a okay buck.
I'm dead serious. Huh? Yeah, it's right there in that little bowl. It's just like it's a nice buck. You gotta come check him out, Ian. Alright, run as fast as you can. Alright, let us know when you're almost here. Okay, see ya.
He's gonna freaking shit a brick when he gets out here. You might as well start cutting him up. It's pretty warm out here.
Yeah, probably should.
I think.
Holy. It's the 150, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my god. No way, dude.
Yeah.
No freaking way.
Pretty much.
I
guess yardage.
Oh my god, John.
I guess yardage and I can
Holy
see
shit.
like this. He's a freaking slammer.
Dude, he's a stud. Holy shit. You asshole. Oh, he's an ice buck. Unreal.
Oh my god.
Well, John, what do you got to say for yourself?
I don't know. We got him.
There's nothing.
There's not much to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. Stone cold killer. Cold blooded. Dude's got ice in his veins.
Yeah, same here.
13 miles deep on public land, about a mile from the truck. John chased one down and stuck him. But anybody that's worried about me, this isn't my Matthews science. I would never stoop that low. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That thing ain't gonna flop. Oh yeah, she's heavy.
We got the old horns underneath the game bag. I don't know, girls.
I think it'll work. Let's just hope we don't get into any rain on the way home.
Old John here just had to go shoot a monster.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Inconsiderate.
I wasn't thinking about you guys when I did it.
Obviously. And that's a wrap.
Wasn't thinking about
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him.
Gotta be.
markpatrickseminars.com. That's markpatrickseminars.com. Announcing the National PoopFix.com Challenge.
Sandy here. Thank you, Dr. Rick. I love Poop Fix.
Well, we're finally back home. We got John's buck to the taxidermist. We scored it last night when we got home. 170 3/8 inches. That's a freaking toad. I would have never in my wildest dreams imagined that the Sandhills of Nebraska, first of all, that it would have one that big. Second of all, that 3 guys from Ohio. Nobody has ever mule deer hunted before. That we would go out there and one of us would shoot something that big. So I think we're all pretty tickled. So basically, mule deer hunting is pretty easy. You don't have to put. It's not too hard. You don't have to know what you're doing. No, I'm just kidding. That was a stroke of luck right there, and some skill on John's part in chasing it for a mile and then arrowing the thing after running for a mile through the sandhills. To have enough composure to put an arrow in him at 30 yards after running for that far with a pack on your back. It's freaking nuts. I'll see you guys all in the next video.